You ever wonder why some hosts seem to be running an empire while you are still refreshing your one listing hoping someone books it? The secret is not that they own more houses, it is that they stop doing everything alone. Co-hosting is basically a business marriage without the awkward wedding toast. One person brings the property, the other brings the hustle, the systems, or the guest experience, and together they split the money like roommates who actually get along. Revenue share partnerships work the same way, but the split can look different depending on who is doing the heavy lifting. Maybe you are the operator handling turnovers and guest messages while someone else owns the unit, or maybe you are the capital person funding the lease and someone else runs the whole show. Here is the thing nobody tells you at first. A bad partnership can drain you faster than a guest who leaves the water running for 3 days straight. You have to treat this like hiring a co-pilot, not like inviting a stranger to prom. Start by asking what they actually bring to the table beyond vibes and a nice smile. Do they have systems for cleaning, communication, and pricing, or are they just excited and hoping it works out? Think of it like assembling a superhero team. You do not want 2 Iron Men and nobody doing the boring accounting work. You want someone whose strengths cover your weaknesses, because 2 people who are bad at the same thing just create double the chaos. Money matters, obviously, so get the split in writing before you get emotionally attached to the idea of easy passive income. A common range people use is 30% to 50% depending on who manages what, but there's no universal law carved into a stone tablet somewhere. You also want to check their track record, like you are researching a suspicious online date. Ask for references, ask about past partnerships, and if they get squirmy about sharing numbers, that is your cue to slow down. Communication style matters more than people admit because midterm rentals are a marathon, not a one-night stand of a single weekend booking. If they ghost you during the interview stage, imagine how they will behave when a tenant floods the bathroom at midnight. Legal stuff is not exciting, but skipping it is how partnerships turn into courtroom dramas nobody asked for. A simple written agreement covering responsibilities, payout schedule, and an exit plan saves you from an ugly breakup later. Trial periods are your best friend here, because you do not need to marry the first person who seems competent. Try one property together for a few months and see if their promises match their actual performance. Watch how they handle a problem booking, because that tells you everything about character. Anyone can be pleasant when things go well, but you learn who someone really is when a guest cancels last minute or a plumbing issue eats the profit margin. Growth through partnerships works best when you treat it like stacking building blocks instead of grabbing every opportunity that walks by. One solid, well-tested partnership beats 5 chaotic ones where nobody knows who is supposed to answer the phone. The smartest hosts are not always doing more. They are doing it with the right people splitting the right responsibilities. If you find someone who matches your gaps and respects the numbers, that partnership can genuinely speed up your growth instead of slowing you down with drama. So if any of this got you thinking about leveling up your midterm rental game, if you want to learn more about our company, check out our links in the description.